Geek Dad Life presents Toy Geeks, a live toy talk show. Today we're going to talk about the first images we've gotten of Wave 4 of MOTU Masterverse, and while some of them look great, that He-Man head sculpt looks terrible. We'll also share our latest toy hauls, try to Stump John, all of that and more tonight on Toy Geeks. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Toy Geeks. My name is Jay, and with me, as always, Sunday nights at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time is my good friend John. John, how you doing tonight?
Doing good. I have not seen Batman, so everybody keep it quiet.
Oh yeah, no spoilers. But if you haven't, or if you have seen it and want to hear my thoughts, along with my buddy Ralph's, we did our opening weekend reactions yesterday. I won't say anything. I won't even say if I liked it, John. But I liked it.
Won't say I liked it, but I liked it.
I won't say I liked it, and I don't know. Whatever. I'm not gonna say anything because that's kind of a spoiler in and of itself. But anyhow, it is Batman weekend. I feel like I posted I posted that. I'll talk about it later, but I did post a video early today of a Batman toy and more. So but the theme of today's episode, because we already talked about the Turtles stuff on Thursday, Wave 7 being dropped, it was a really good discussion. I thought we had your point that you made about the current values of the TMNT Ultimates figures was eye-opening for a lot of people, including myself. But this will basically cover everything else that happened this past week. And there were still some big things, especially in the Masters of the Universe. So, excited to chat through all of that with you today, John, as well as everybody in the chat. It is hopping, as always. I don't think I could go all the way back in time, so I'll do my best. I will start at the 857s. Nelson A, Thanoscopter Pop, Actor Shiny, Plastic People, Retro Action UK, Black Box Studios, David Netherton, Chris, Live Action Star Wars, Daxamil is here as well. Comics is in the house. Phineas Bog, Brandon 3G, Chris and Jamie Ross, as well as Flash. Whoa! Casino Skunk is here. Dartherian Rohin, All Music Fan is here. Pop Actor is here. Todd Smith, All Music Fan. I think I did already, but whatever. Jack Knight is in the house as well. Let's see. Scott D is here. Let's see. Diecast Fly, Liquid Cucumber, Robert Monty, Jamie Vaughn, Caveman Reviews, Overman, Boomstick Saint, as well as Beast Wars, Riley Bob is in the house. Space Cowboy, Mickey Dubs or Mikey Dubs, who his wife was giving him flack for watching this earlier, but Mikey, you hang, all right? And actually, I've had a lot of people tell me that they watch it. It's a couples event on Sunday night, saying that the spouses watch it together on Sunday nights. So this is like a date night, John.
It is
sitting down and watching us talk about toys.
We're not only providing conversation, we're providing an event for everyone.
Austin is here. Brick Something Sledge. Hung Wen is in the house. Ghost Poppers is here as well. Black Phoenix Raging Dino. I'm sorry. Jason is here. Sorry, but spoilers. Batman is Bruce Wayne. Come on, Jason.
Oh, come on.
Wow, just cold-blooded. Geek Illustrator Dad. Brandon is here. Kim Gonzalez, Caesar, Hutch. Let's see. Let's keep going. I think that's Rosemont Car Company, Mickey Rowe, Nightmare, Dolphin, Rock and Rod. Gary is here. Cobwebs here as well. Toy Stalker, Carlos, Sean, Map Room Gaming, who also sent in some Stump John stuff for you today, my friend. Scott Baker, Rick, Daryl. I think that's everybody. If I missed you, I'm sorry. But anywho, hopping. Geek Dad Wife. There you go. Oh my goodness.
When are we going to go out to eat? What do you mean? I took you to Geek Dad Life on Sunday.
That is quality time. Everyone hit that like. Thank you, Casino Skunk. I don't know. I have some hauls. I don't know if they're like unboxing worthy or not. Maybe they are. I'll let the chat decide. Like if there's something that is happening what should be our like goal? What should be the thing that we're striving for during today's episode? There's nothing that really comes to mind. Oh, Pop Actor, I said you get out of here. Get out of here. I definitely did Pop Actor. He's just starving for attention. Monkey Dubs, trust me, she appreciates you being here for me too. Oh my goodness. Let's see how many likes to get you to throw Geek Dad Con. Well, John and I do or it's been a while now post COVID, but we do a local toy show here called NC Toy Con, but we'll definitely have to do some type of like get together at some point in time. I think, John, we've talked about we'll do a caravan to PowerCon or something like that.
Yes.
We'll like pick up people along the way. Maybe we'll rent like an old school bus or something, and then we'll
Geek Dad Race 2000.
Yeah. Cannonball Run, Geek Dad Lifestyle. Oh my gosh. Anyways, all right. He-Man and the Masters of the Universe. And we knew this. I think the actual like listings for these was a while ago, and we've seen most of these figures here or there, but these are kind of our first high-res looks at the figures. Some look amazing, and one looks god-awful. I'll let you guess which one. It's in the title, kind of. But John, what are your thoughts here on our reveals? And we'll start with the best to worst. Why don't we say that? And it's definitely Skeletor Tila, but let's start with Tila because that unheaddressed head sculpt, the hair down head sculpt, what a knockout sculpt. The first Tila head sculpt, terrible. This one I think is awesome. John, what do you think?
This is a great figure. I mean, obviously we've only seen pictures, but this is like the next best step to classics. If you couldn't afford a classics Tila, this is like the best substitute we could ask for.
Yeah. Yep. And honestly, I kind of like the head sculpt better than that Tila. I mean, I know the other one's more of a classic look, but this I don't know. I just think this one's just so freaking cool. I almost want to. Actually, no, I'll just leave it with this style suit as well. I was gonna say like the head sculpt on the other one was such a bummer. It kind of out of that wave, maybe not the worst figure, but this one is just so much better. I think it looks absolutely awesome.
Yeah, me too. And you can tell it's like you just know that that's Tila. We've never really seen her. We've seen her with like hair down, but like it looks so different than what we're used to. But just seeing that her outfit, it's like, oh, we know that's Tila right away. Such a good looking figure.
Yeah. This thing just looks absolutely fantastic. I know both of us were really impressed. I mean, the waves just seem to be getting better and better and better. Wave 3 I thought was fantastic. You felt the same, right, with Wave 3 of Master? And this seems to be continuing that trend because I think Tila looks absolutely fantastic. Even the paint apps to the face highlight the sculpt. This one's great. This one's really good. Really excited for this one. And then the other one that I thought was just a home run was the Skeletor. Let me pull him up here. And you kind of have two looks here. This is the classic Skeletor look, but man, he just looks fantastic. Like this is, again, you're talking about a classics worthy Skeletor. This seems to be it, John. What's your thoughts?
Yeah, it looks great. I like how the armor to put the cape on him is over his like traditional crossbones armor. Like they're two different pieces.
Yep.
I love what they've done with his eyes.
Yes.
His grin. I don't know if you can zoom in anymore.
Yeah,
but they like sculpted above his teeth. So it looks much more like a skeleton. I think it almost looks a little bit like that makeup over the mustache Cesar Romero sort of look where the sculpt is so heavy on there. It looks so good. They did such a great job.
I didn't even notice that on first glance, but you're right. It is. It's just like that's crazy. That looks awesome.
The eyes look great.
Yeah. Like they really pop.
I'm really hoping that there is so much potential for this line. I'm really hoping we get like deep dives into this new Eternia and getting sort of renditions of characters we've only maybe
Mhm.
gotten once, like, um, like Goat Man. Like, I
Yeah.
love Goat Man. He's one of my favorite classics figures. He's one of my favorite
Mhm.
characters in general.
Yeah.
I'd love to see a different take on him because there's been one figure,
Yep. Yep. A couple people have called out the purple metallic highlights. Exactly. They've done a really good job with the highlights. So thanks for calling that out, Sean. Yeah, I agree. I think the highlights there look good. He also talked about the shade of blue. The blue looks really good as well.
Yep.
Like just and the cloth goods capes, like their cloth goods in this line are really good.
Yeah.
I'm saying good a lot, but I think it looks really good.
After that first Skeletor cape, though, the first Skeletor cape
Right?
is not that great.
But you know what? It's progress, right? We hopefully
Right.
see progress
Mhm.
as it goes along.
Yes. There's obviously been progress from wave 1 to wave 3, and then showing these guys.
Mm-hmm.
Good stuff.
Yeah, this is exciting. I think this, we're kind of the waves keep getting better, and this is kind of going beyond just Revelation and showing us cool characters. And the thing
Mhm.
with the Skeletor is I also really like the Mark Taylor, medieval Skeletor. Like the listing, or they're originally calling it what, like Barbarian Skeletor or something. That just says
Yep.
Skeletor. But
Mhm.
I love the little goatee and the little helmet and the sword. I like this look as well. What do you think?
Me too. I'm probably gonna buy 2 figures just to have
Right?
both looks because that yeah, like you said, the Demo Man,
Mm-hmm.
the goatee, and that's
Yeah.
also Demo Man's sword or a close,
Mm-hmm.
version of it.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah. This is an ultimate Skeletor
Mhm.
Masterverse, and I think this one should, I would hope, sell pretty darn well. And I think the proportion for the heads here look better than the kind of the Wave One Skeletor and He-Man, which they're a little too small. Better than we originally thought, right? Because in the first pictures, we're like, they're way too small. It was
Yes.
better in person, but these look proportioned really well.
Yeah. Yeah, we've come a long way since that wave 1
Yes.
verbally assaulting it.
Yeah, but I agree, Diego. This new Eternia Skeletor is pure gold, 100%. Raging Dino Goatee is the goat, greatest of all time. Um,
The
but yeah,
Havoc staff looks awesome too.
yes, it does. It does. It looks really good. Because Skunk has a belly button. Yes, it does. Uh, Hutch is talking about carving off the helmet and then putting a hood over it. That's an interesting customizer approach. It seems like
Mhm.
there's a skull underneath it there, so that could still work. So that is an option there. Justin said he took his Wave 1 back to the store. I got an awesome custom-made head sculpt at PowerCon this past year from Hordax. And it's still sitting on my shelf. I think it looks fantastic with the better head sculpt,
Mhm.
which
Yeah.
is kind of the bummer there. So okay, those are your two really good figures in this wave. Let's go to one that I think is a good figure, but it kind of suffers that Beastman problem that happened in it was wave 2, right?
Yep.
It was the look that was kind of the post-apocalyptic Eternia look for the character. Let me pull up his picture real quick. And yes, it's Kevin Conroy as Merman, but he's missing an eye, he's missing the armor. So it looks good, but it's kind of a version of the character I don't really care for.
Yeah, I'm with you. It looks more like one of Merman's minions than
Yes.
what Merman should be.
Yep.
And, I think they just should have included some armor and an alternate head,
Mm-hmm.
gave us 2 looks, and it would be perfect.
Yep.
Great figure.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So that's
This
my question.
with the even just with missing armor, it's that just takes away so much from Merman.
Mhm. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, and that's, it's a really good point. Like this is a perfect example for a deluxe set, like they've done with Trapjaw and Triclops,
Yep.
but even more so for Merman, to your point, because you can army build with this. Like if you throw in a couple head sculpts and
Mhm.
armor, like you could have Merman plus, like a Mer people army to go
Yep.
along with them.
Yep.
And so that's why it's a bit of a bummer that for this one they chose to go with just the single carded figure as opposed to that deluxe approach. John, what are your thoughts on like maybe why they went this way, or just kind of like random?
I'm gonna say cost because there
Mhm.
is quite a few deluxe figures out there right now
Yeah.
between Faker, Trapjaw,
Mhm.
Triclops, the Savage He-Man and Orko pack.
Yep.
The technically the Skelegod was an oversized figure,
Yep.
even though he didn't come with any alternate parts to change him.
Correct.
But I mean, there's plenty of the Skelegods out there, so I think
Yeah.
maybe they pulled the reins a little bit and said maybe we should just do a basic release
Mm-hmm.
rather than any more because they already knew they had King Grayskull coming out.
Yeah.
And is there one more deluxe figure planned? I thought that there might have been one more.
I thought King Grayskull was the last we saw at PowerCon anyway. Maybe there is one more.
Shoot, I can't remember. Maybe that is it. But still, there's been more deluxe figures than there have been solid waves
Mm-hmm.
or
Yep.
or two packs or
Yep.
whatever the case. So I think maybe they just wanted to pull back
Yeah.
to get
Maybe.
more regular waves out
But it's a bummer they pulled back at this one.
on him. Yeah.
See, the figure looks good. I think it is a missed opportunity, though. Agree with Brick something here. Obi-Wan Shagones, super chat. Thank you so much, Obi-Wan.
Thank you.
But this Telly and Skelly are muy bueno. Agreed. Let's see. All Music fan, and they X'd out his left nipple. Justin says CGI MOTU season 2 is pretty good. Zach and I just started that today. I think we're almost halfway through. We saw the Most Kitara episode, or at least her introduction. She was really cool.
Yeah.
Have you watched it at all?
I have.
You seen it all the way through?
No, I think I'm on episode. What is it? Is it 5 when Most Kitara comes in?
I thought it was 4 for Most.
Is it 4?
I don't know.
I'm between there. It must be
Okay.
between 4 and 5 because I thought it was 4, but then I get confused when it goes to the next episode.
Mm-hmm.
I'll automatically before the credits start.
Yeah. Mikey Rowe, I'll stick to the MOTU classics. Of course. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Four Finger Merman. That's a good band name. That's my new band name, Four Finger Merman. And John, why the bident? Trying to distinguish him from Aquaman. Yeah, it's interesting. Yeah, not a trident here.
I didn't even think of calling it bident. That's awesome.
Nicely done, Sean. But yeah, I think it's a good figure. It's just it's a missed opportunity, especially when they did a great job with the Triclops and Trapjaw, giving us the before apocalypse, like the classic look plus their post-apocalyptic look. This one out of all of them is probably the one that would have benefited the most.
Yeah. Because then we also would have been getting Skeletor's main henchman in 2 looks. Minus Beastman, that's another big missed opportunity. Maybe they should go back and fix that, or maybe they should just do an accessory pack. Accessory heads and armor.
But they probably make that as like a Comic-Con exclusive or something, just to mess with us. All right, we've talked about the great, the good, but maybe could have been executed better. Now let's go to the bad. Are you ready, John?
Oh boy.
Hold on, let me queued up here. Where is it at? There he is. Hold on. Let's just, what's coming once I open this up.
It doesn't look real. It looks like those eyes are photoshopped on there, like Robot Chicken or.
But it's not even symmetrical.
Oh, it's not.
If you drew a line over his face.
And one looks more forward than the other.
Yes. If somebody put their blood, sweat, and tears into this here, let me try to create a dividing line here. So hold on, let's just make sure I get it. Okay, there's one head sculpt. They're giving us our money's worth because we actually have 2 head sculpts in one here. Here's head sculpt 1, and there's head sculpt 2. That's 2 different faces.
2 different faces, and 2 doesn't look terrible.
Okay,
but
so yeah, this side, right? You think it's pretty good?
yeah, this side is better.
Yep, this side's good.
Hmm.
But that's where I wonder, like, if somewhere in the factory, like this, like imagine this was the whole head sculpt, but maybe somewhere in the factory, it was maybe, think of that on both sides, but then
This is the biggest offender of the derpy eye problem that everybody's always chasing, the perfect eye paint,
yeah,
and this is gonna be the one we can never find a good one.
because it's the sculpts.
Oh,
Camera
it's
one,
so
camera
bad.
two, camera one, camera two, camera one, camera two. Yeah, it's again, this seems like something went wrong because the hair is flat, the
Mhm.
face is kind of misshapen,
It's
and
like
then the
they
other
it's
side
like they
looks
laid
pretty
him
good.
down, and then the heat got to him, and it
Yeah.
started pushing one way.
I know people are saying like the in package looks better, but I've seen those pictures. I think it's just because that part's maybe hidden a little bit. I
Mhm.
don't know if it will be better. I mean, we won't know until we have it in our own hands, right?
Right, yeah.
But it's not great. It's not great. So that's we gotta hope. We gotta hope it looks better in person. That's all we can do is hope. The guy McFarlane fired for the Bruce Wayne incident got hired at Mattel. Listen, we make a lot of fun of this figure here, but the head sculpt actually isn't half bad. It's just the bulkiness of the clothes. And I've seen the movie now, and yes, I guess he does wear this, but it's like, why make that into an action figure? I don't think it's that relevant.
Does seeing the movie make you like the figure anymore?
Maybe a teensy bit, because I really love the movie, but
Yeah.
uh but anyway, I can't with this poor He-Man. A lot of people are making Harvey Dent comments or Two-Face. Newer pick don't look like that. Well, if someone wants to send the newer pick to geekdadlife@gmail.com, feel free. These are the ones that I saw. I saw some of those ones that were like in package, but I honestly don't think it looked that much better. Let me pull up the in package pictures real quick. Because I don't think that solves anything. But let's look at it. Let's try and be fair here to this poor He-Man.
I do hope it's better.
It has to be, right? Like it
I mean,
has to be better.
it has to be. They wouldn't let this slide.
So here,
'Cause
let's
otherwise it's a pretty good figure.
exactly. I think it would be a shame if that happened. So yes, the extra head is packed in, and that looks a little bit better.
Mhm. His hair looks so much more brown
Mm-hmm.
than blonde there.
Yeah. But it is still kind of non-symmetrical.
Mhm.
And then it kind of leads to the question, like, why is it He-Man that's always seems to be the tough head
It's
sculpt to nail?
I don't
Because
know because
even classics when it first came out,
mhm.
there was a lot of, dissent on the Four Horsemen's He-Man head sculpt. Remember he even had the red eyes. That was like an issue on the earlier ones.
Yeah, the first release had red around the eyes.
Right around the eyes. I mean, even then people like or I was like, it's an all right head sculpt, but it's not great. It wasn't until they did that more classic style one that people really dug it.
Mhm.
But what is it with He-Man that ever since that first original figure, they haven't ever nailed the head sculpt?
I think it has to do a lot with the hair
Mhm.
because the hair was on the original He-Man figure was so tucked in,
Mhm.
like tucked in like a bowl almost.
Mhm.
And I think trying to get the symmetry of the face, trying to make it look like He-Man, like have this make sure this is recognizable as He-Man. Like if
Mhm.
somebody's telling the sculptor, make sure this is recognizable as He-Man. Whereas I think if they just gave him, so like a barbaric haircut
Yeah.
with, you know, a sharp jawline, a
Mhm.
strong face, it would be fine.
Yeah.
Like let them be a little bit more independent of the source material.
Yep. Yep.
And even like the helmeted version here, he looks a little bit too smiley, or
Yeah, it's too.
there's
He looks goofy. He looks kind of
yeah.
goofusy. He's like doughy. He's just kind of like,
Mhm. And he's wearing a big helmet. He should be like,
menacing.
yeah, it's like teeth grit,
Yeah. And it just time and time again, there's a mystery there. Maybe that'll be a future Geek Dead Life episode. I'll ask you, I'll ask some other, maybe try and get some other
Mhm.
sculptors and try and solve that mystery, because this isn't a new thing with He-Man. This is, I mean, MOTU Origins, people hated the new head sculpt.
Yep.
MOTU Classics, the first Masterverse figure. I mean, kind of there's a long list of people being disappointed in there. I do want to call out the super chat from Blaze5150, He-Man's goofy cousin, indeed. Thank you for the super chat, Blaze. And we have another super chat. I want to make sure I plus in a $10 super chat from Jason. Thank you so much. You think you might try to get Transformers Slad podcast as a guest? Get a lot of TF Transformers news from him. Gavin talks about why repaints come or first, and what to expect just by copyright explorations, I'm guessing, Jason? Or export? Maybe export?
I don't know.
Export?
Huh.
But thank you for the super chat, Jason. That's very kind.
Yes, we'll have to give that a listen. The Slag podcast.
I'm hoping it's on the YouTubes for sure. Gary, this is not He-Man. This is Jeez, man.
It is awesome. He's coming with his battle axe. Finally.
That's true. Well, I put the battle axe from the Savage He-Man in my He-Man's hand.
Mm-hmm.
But He-Man doing a Ram Man cosplay. Matt Houghton, do you know what? I guarantee it was the same person that sculpted Trapjaw.
I'm really waiting to find a Trapjaw in the wild, because that head sculpt he looks okay with the jaw as closed as you can get it. When the jaw is down and is like it just looks like an open wound with the tongue hanging out so far. I don't know. I would have rather had a non-articulated jaw.
I guess so. Yeah, I haven't seen it in person yet, so I can't, I guess, comment one way or the other. Do you like the shoulder pads, though? I mean, do you like the overall look aside from the head sculpt here?
Yeah, I do. It's a little bit of a different take, but that's what they're going for with this new Eternia.
Yeah. But it's interesting that this one had a bit more of a departure, where Skeletor is like just straight up Skeletor. So it's interesting difference there, and people love the way the Skeletor looks, and the He-Man's been a bit more mixed, mainly because of the head sculpt, in all fairness. But I'll be curious to see if in future new Eternia figures they just kind of go straight for kind of like the most iconic-ish looking version of the character.
Yeah.
Gray Fox, will you guys be buying this He-Man figure?
Yep.
Yeah, that's true. Yep. Oh yeah, good call out, Phineas Fogg. His biceps look reversed in this picture. Those are reversed, right?
Yeah, they're sideways. I mean, it looks like when they tried to make him do this kind of pose.
Yeah.
But they turned his biceps out too much.
Yep.
So they're a little bit behind him.
He-Man showing his old age in his arms. He's got that arm flappy flab.
The bingo wings.
The bingo wings. Oh my god. Slap on Savage He-Man's head and it's fixed. Yes, but Savage He-Man has that really long hair, so his range of movement is really limited.
Yeah, it might not even snap on right with the tall armor bands.
Yeah, exactly. That's true. That's really true. Agree, Casino Skunk. We've said this many times. They're posers. Are posers.
Yeah, they do need some better posers.
Yeah.
They can never get Battle Cat's armor to actually sit on him when they take the picture.
Oh my god, it's He-Man's brother Slam Man. Steroids do that to you. Oh yeah, football pads. He-Man starting linebacker for the Eternians. It's He-Man. Oh my goodness. Anyway, all right. So, and while before the show, I tried out this new poll feature in the chat because hopefully we're kind of circling a date, maybe March 20th. Hopefully everybody can do that date for Toy Geeks and our toy showdown between Ryan Dole and myself on best toy company of the 90s. And I thought it'd be fun if there was some type of poll after we kind of said our piece, all of the parties made their pitches, and then the people watching would decide who won, who is the greatest. So I tried this poll out for the first time while we we're waiting, whether or not the people in the chat thought that this He-Man was awful. And I will. Oh man, that's the wrong one. Where is it at? Where's the good one? Hold on. I sent the wrong one. Anyway, so I sent the poll to everyone to vote for, and I'm gonna vamp for a second while I get it going. And surprisingly, it wasn't a knockout punch win for It's Awful. There was some people that said they actually thought it was good. So even if we thought it was bad, it wasn't a total 100% of our viewers here that thought it was bad. Let me pull it up now. There we go. So 73% said,
wow.
Yeah, it's awful, but 26% said no.
I voted it was awful.
Yeah. But yeah, we need Dane Cook hair He-Man head from 2000X again. Yeah. So there you go. But anyways, I thought it'd be fun to do if this works. I'll try it a couple more times before then, but to do it like real time, let everybody in the chat vote for who wins whenever we do our toy showdown. Hutch says, I missed the poll. I would have voted awful too. Again, I figured it would have, but Jeff Morris, the 26% must have clicked the wrong button by mistake. Oh my goodness, I feel you there. So for those that hang out in the chat before the show, they voted, and 73% said yes, it's awful. 26% said no. All right, let's keep this rolling here. The Batman hit this weekend. It has seemed to be a big success, and with that means a Hot Toys figure that I have pre-ordered.
Oh.
So I picked this bad boy up. This dropped, and I think it looks fantastic. Look at that.
It looks really good.
Like, John, I feel like you said you don't know when you're going to see it. Like, I feel like you just need to come to Raleigh. I want to see it again. Let's go to the movies and see this week. Like, I'll like take a half a day off, just do it during the work day. I need to see it again. Like, just map out like 3 hours out of your day, John. Because I really like, especially Batman's one of your top 3 things.
Yes.
So I feel like I really want to talk to you about it, but it's fine. It's fine. I do like this motorcycle. I hope they make it. If they do, I think I'll be picking that up. But because I want to pose it exactly like this.
It must be a wired cape, yeah.
Oh, it has to be, yeah. Well, even the 89 Batman is a wired cape. Yeah, he's a wired cape. So it's kind of like I've gone all in on the Spin Masters line for better and for worse. I don't really like the McFarlane figures so much, so I'm just gonna get the hot toy. Like, why waste any time? Just gonna get the hot toy one because I really like this version of the character. Really like his look. And if they do the motorcycle, they have not announced the motorcycle yet. But if they do it, I definitely want to buy it.
I'm surprised they announced the motorcycle. I mean, I'm surprised they announced the bat signal before the motorcycle.
Yeah, I could care less about the back signal.
Yeah. I mean, they did the bat signal for the Nolan verse. You know, it came with what's his name? Blake. I think it came with Blake, or did it come with Gordon? I can't remember. One or the other. Or maybe it was like a 3-pack.
Yeah.
Because it seems like the small vehicles should always come first, because the big vehicles is
Mhm.
just so hard to,
Yeah,
find
it's
a
like
place for.
as much as I love the new Batmobile, if I was gonna shell out money for a Hot Toys Batmobile, it would be the '89 Batmobile. Even though this Batmobile might now be like my second favorite Batmobile,
Mhm.
which is I know it's a
That's a tall order.
I know. I realized that I'm in the glow. I'm in the aura of having seen the movie recently, and there's
Mhm.
some recency bias there, but I thought it was awesome. But 89 Bats is just number one for me. And if I was gonna shell the money, I have the 89 Keaton Batman hot toy. I had it pre-ordered at one point, but then I dipped out just because I didn't have any. I was in an apartment at the time. I didn't have room for it.
Mhm.
Same for the DeLorean. But if I'm doing the DeLorean, I would want the 89 Batmobile. But the bike, I would absolutely do, because that's not a big space commitment. That's just, that would fit into the 12.
Yeah, it should, like, corner to corner. That'll fit.
Looks alone, most boring Batman. What? Get out of here, Dartharian. Get out of here. Get out. I hope they re-release the Keaton one. Look, if they did the Back to the Future DeLorean,
Mhm.
you gotta feel like they've already made it once.
Yeah. Yeah. Have they ever released the '66 Batmobile? I know that it has been planned on for years. They had shown it at,
Oh, years ago at
San
Comic-Con.
Diego,
Yeah. I remember seeing it. It looked incredible.
but I don't think it ever happened.
No, but you know what though? They showed that Back to the Future 2 DeLorean at Comic-Con. I swear it was like 2018, 2017. It was a while ago.
Mhm.
So maybe they'll still get to it, but it's another problem where those figures haven't been available in forever.
And
Even though
now
like
they're
Robin was clearanced.
crazy expensive.
Even that Robin was sitting for
Yeah.
nothing for so long.
Yeah, I got Robin on Cyber Monday for like $110, I think?
Yeah.
Something like that. I mean, the Batman I got for like 180, and now they're like
Mhm.
500 a piece.
Whew. Yes. That's too expensive for me. I don't get emotional easy, but I started welling up during the Batmobile sequence. For that reason alone, this new Batmobile is in my top 3. Gonna be tough to beat the animated series, though. As much as I love the animated series, it's kind of a plain design. Don't hate me. I love it, but 66 Bats would probably be my
Mhm.
number 3.
The animated series Batmobile, it's very elegant
Mhm.
for, what's supposed to be like a time period,
Mhm.
where like everything like,
Yes.
it was like futuristic, but then there was like the
Mhm.
cars looked like they were out of the '40s.
Yep.
So it was perfect for that aesthetic, and everything that happens with Batman, it matches the aesthetic. I think it's hard to I think it's hard to pick a favorite Batmobile.
Again, the pot calls Batmobile black. I don't not love it. I just isn't going to rank as high for me just because, like, I have one. I think I have one right here. Hold on. I always have one handy. Here we
But
go.
it would be different if you've seen a live action animated series Batmobile, like, in a movie,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah. Let's
It'd
see.
be
Hold on.
totally different.
There we go. Again, I have the original Kenner one always near. It's just, I don't know. It's just not as, it's dusty. I got to dust it. But anyways, I've never displayed it. It's just been sitting under my desk.
Like, roll your foot on it.
No, it's an expedite, so it just kind of sits right under here, tucked away. It's a great one. It's don't get me wrong. There we go. Like I love the little pull out plane feature, but it always kind of ticked me off that this one was kind of a bluish color.
Mhm.
Like it should have just been black.
Black, yeah.
So again, I like it, but it's not going to be top 3 for me. Top 3 currently recency bias puts the new one in the 2, but it'd probably be 3. But it's 89, 66, and the new one, I think, for me. Even the Monica Batmobile. Look at that sleek sexiness. Listen, okay, I feel like I'm angering people, John. I need to quit while I'm behind. Anyways, all right. That Batmobile was 1,000,000 miles long. Hey, it's definitely long.
That's what she said.
But see, the thing is that I feel like the new Batmobile has kind of similar features to the animated series Batmobile, where it's just kind of like sleek, you know, kind of lines. But just the personality that it had in the film, I think, is what really sets it apart for me. It had like the most personality, I think. Or, you know, Tumblr was pretty personable too. But anyway, it had a good personality, you know. Cars have souls, in my opinion. But as you may have seen on my channel, I recently, I just did it today. I showed opening up this Batman Lieutenant Gordon 2-pack, and there's only one thing left from the Spin Master line, and it's this Batcave set. And I gotta be honest, John, I guess it's a GameStop exclusive.
Oh, it is?
I guess. So it's $41.99 for this.
And you already have a the cycle, right?
I do not have the cycle.
It didn't come with this Selena 2-pack?
I didn't get the Selena 2-pack.
Oh, okay. You got the just the individual figure.
Yeah, because I didn't like the mud apps on the figures. So I like the bike. I like the setup. I just don't know if I $41 like it. If you watched this video, this thing was $32 and it was not worth $32. I don't think this is worth $41, but I'm so far in, like I'm in so deep. I just keep going.
Well, probably. Because this will be it. You'll close that book. You'll be done, because, you know, there might be some more Spin Masters that come out, but it'll be like, you know, variant colors of Batman, because that's how the universe works.
But it's weird. They haven't done any of the weird variant stuff. It's just the same Batman over and over again. Just a fine Batman. This one has him like unmasked, so there's that.
Yep.
In fairness, there's no cave. It's not a cave in the movie. # spoiler alert. 42 for the bike and some stairs and unmasked Batman. Doesn't even come with the cardboard backdrop and a bag of bones. It doesn't even come with that. $42 for a staircase.
It's a lot. It's a lot for that.
It is.
You know, if it was $25, that's easy. You know, $30. $42.
$42. That hurts.
Yeah.
It hurts. With the Spin Master stuff, it almost seems like you need to buy the vehicles, places, get all the figures. It's like Bluey, get all the characters, end up with 72 Batman. That's true. We are a Bluey household. It's one of the best shows, family kid shows on TV, period. The end. But yeah, most of the sets come with like a Bluey figure. So yeah, there's like 100 Bluey figures running around my house. Yeah, exactly. I just no Alfred. Yeah, no Alfred, no sale. There you go, Tartherian. What would be the rhyme for it? As if it's no Ula, no Mula, what would be the rhyme for Alfred?
Oh boy.
No Pennyworth, no pennies. I don't know.
We'll get back on that one.
Oh my god. Yeah, Snake Eyes and Timber was $41.99. This is just god. But it's just I'm in so deep. Like, what else do I do? If you don't know Bluey, for those that don't maybe have young children, it's a children's TV show. It's from Australia. It's on Disney Plus. but it's like one of those rare kids shows that's not just like you want to like gouge your eyes out. It's actually a really funny, cute kids show, family show. It has a lot of really good stuff for the adults watching as well. And like 7 minutes long, which is perfect. So it's like your kid like wants to watch one more thing before it's shower time. It's like, all right, you can do a Bluey. That's 7 minutes. That's not a 30-minute episode. Anyway, the last thing, speaking of re-releasing big vehicles, Blitzway showed their 1/6 scale Ecto 1 from the Afterlife. Oh, here we go. Comics. There we go. No Alfred, no bread. Oh, Sean Daly. You definitely won't get your pennies worth with this set. Well done on that one, Sean. Oh, goodness. The Batman staircase playset. Oh, my God. Anyway, yeah. Oh, here we go. Jay Solar. No pennyworth, not my money's worth. Yeah, Bluey, my kids. Bluey's great. It's a great show. Highly recommend if you got kids and you're so sick of Paw Patrol and PJ Masks and all those other ones. Bluey's actually a darn good program. Okay.
Is it animated?
Yeah, it's animated.
Live?
No, it's animated. It's just like it's an Australian show. It's like Australian BBC or whatever. So they have these little Australian accents. It's super cute. But the dad is hilarious. He's great. But anyway, check it out. All right. I balked at buying the classic Ecto one, mainly because of size. It's absolutely ridiculously huge.
That's what she said.
Because in real life, this car is an obscene car. The 59 Cadillac alone is an obscene car, just in terms of how long it is. It's the boat of all boats. And then you make it an ambulance and or hearse, it gets even more absurd as a car. So shrinking it down to this scale, the 12-inch scale, it still means it's an absurd. It's bigger than the sail barge, right? It's a gigantic 6-inch scale car, or I'm sorry, 12-inch scale car. I apologize. So 12-inch scale.
Is it bigger than the sail barge?
It has to be. And also, if you heard that was my Batman on my because he can't stand up.
Blitzway must have a detail of the length of it.
I'm sure. Do we know the sail barge dimensions offhand?
4 feet long, I think.
Approximate. Oh man, they did not our scale.
Oh, they did metric.
Yeah, it was at 1,160 millimeters wide. I guess that's long. No, yeah, over 1,000 millimeters long. Someone quick, do the conversion. No, it is not scaled to Mego. Sail barge is 49 inches. This Ecto is 4 feet.
Okay, so it's 45.6 inches long. So just shy of 4 feet.
Okay, so sail barge is bigger.
Not by much.
Not by much. No, Blitzway, they haven't shown anything for. They did the original 4 figures, which were pretty good. I wish it was Hot Toys just because they are the best of the best, but the Blitzway ones are pretty good. I only got the Peter Venkman, and I do really like it, but I still kind of wish Hot Toys would do it.
Hot Toys would probably be a little cheaper.
Yes, and I think they would look better. They do better with their suit. They would do better with the suits, I feel like, than Blitzway did. But here's the question: I even feel like if you've seen the movie, it seems like Winston's gonna fix it up, and so really, it's only gonna look this way for this first movie, and maybe by the next movie, it'll be cleaned up and kind of back to its beautiful self.
Yeah,
John, what do you think the demand is for this? Like, is there enough people that maybe missed out on the original one to be like, I need to have this one?
Yes, like I think the FOMO buyers from the first round will buy it. I think a lot of others will wait to what you just mentioned for Hot Toys, for
Mm,
a cleaned up Winston restored Ecto 1 by Hot Toys.
mm-hmm.
You just set to be released in like 4 years.
Yeah.
Because if another movie doesn't come out for another 2.5, 3 years, right?
Mm-hmm.
Another released Ecto probably is at least 4 years away
Mm-hmm.
to be in hand.
Yeah. Yeah. This is, and again, I think it's too big. That's why I'd rather just have a 6-inch scale Ecto for the Plasma series, or a
Yeah.
Mego scale would be cool too, with the new Megos coming out.
Mhm.
And
Yeah,
that's just it. Yeah, you have to have like real estate to pack. And somebody asked how big the barge is. It's set, or I'm sorry, the USS flag. The USS flag is 7.5 feet.
Yep.
The flag is absurd. I have it. It sits right here. I'm so thankful I have a room big enough to display it, but it is absurdly large. And I know Craig has his like kind of just catty cornered in there.
Yeah.
Um,
And you wouldn't want the Ecto on the floor. You want it
no.
up for,
Mhm.
a good line of sight.
Yep. Yep. 100% agree. So yeah, it looks cool, but Scotty says, I wonder if they're making another movie with Ivan Reitman's death. I wonder if it's still in the cards. I think so. Like I don't see them. The movie was a success.
Mhm.
And I feel like maybe, it was such a really neat passing of the torch, not just for the characters in the film, but, the director to director, like his son took it on, but Ivan Reitman was there with him. It just, especially post his death, I think even more so, Jason Reitman would kind of take the helm and keep it going.
Yeah, definitely.
And put the Ecto on the flag and call it. I already have all my GI Joe figures and planes and helicopters, and that HasLab Sky Striker is going to go right on the deck of this USS flag as well. So, anyway, and the Eagle Moss one, I'm sure is really cool. How much is that thing? How much is the Eagle Moss going to be once it's all said and done? Once you pay for everything, can someone give us that number? I'd be curious.
Yeah, isn't it like $50 an issue or $50
Mhm.
per set of parts,
Yeah,
something like that, and you get, is it 2 sets a month or is it 1 set a month?
I don't know. I
But
don't know.
I'm assuming, because I do get to see some videos of not just
Yeah.
the Ecto, but different cars that they've done, and it just seems like it takes people years to
Isn't are
complete it.
are they complete yet?
I don't think so.
Is it still
I
going
don't
on?
think every issue's been out there.
Yeah. Anyway, if someone give us the total cost, like, okay, $1,500 for that.
And 100 hours of your time assembling it.
That's where I just want it. Like, I don't. It's like same thing with model kits. Like, I'll get a model kit and be like, "Am I gonna put this together?" And I'll get that. I've said it before. I'll get that gumption and be like, "This is it. This is the time. I'm gonna do a model kit. I'm gonna get the paints. I'm gonna do a little airbrush thing. I'm gonna like focus. I can do this." I get home, I open the box, and I immediately throw it in the trash.
I would love to do one of the Eagle Moss cars, but I don't want to spend that money.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a lot. It's a lot. And then just the time and putting it together and stuff like that. Yeah, and yeah, there's a Thunder Tank coming out. It's like I'm scaling it to make it all work in my display. But anyway. All right. Does anyone know if the Zor pack that includes Tila will be the same Tila? I don't think we've seen images of that set yet. We know it's coming out, but I don't think we've seen images yet.
I'm going to assume it's the same
Yeah.
vintage
Standard
Tila.
Tila.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe they'll do something cool because the Battle Cat He-Man 2-pack, he had chrome, the vac metal armor. Maybe they will do something special with her.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe, who knows? But we won't know until we see it. But you best believe whenever we do see it, we'll talk about it right here on Toy Geeks. So hit the subscribe button and that bell icon. We're less than 500 away from 10,000, John.
And I've noticed we got like 100 more last week.
Yeah, we're close.
So close. Can we
GDL
do it?
After Dark.
Can we do it by the 100th episode?
No way. There's no way. I mean, I'm looking at the averages.
It's all up to everybody out there.
It's true. There's enough people that watch to get us over 10,000. But I've been there too. Like, and especially like this channel starts really asking it, the contrarian brain in my head of like, well, no, I'm not gonna do it now.
There's plenty of other people doing it. They don't need my subscription.
Yeah, exactly. But speaking of which, I think Pixel Dan went over 300,000 the other day. So congrats to Pixel Dan.
Huge.
I know Toy Galaxy did it too not too long ago. So exactly. Yeah. If you at 10,000, we will get GDL After Dark. Very early on this channel, I was like, all right, if we hit 10,000 subscribers, that's when I'll do a Patreon. And you all have decided the first Patreon exclusive show will be GDL After Dark. And I guess, John, we never said this, but I guess it would make sense to do it right after this show, since you probably want to stay up 2 nights a week or something. So
we'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out. But anyway, GDL After Dark, for sure. All right. So Jay makes a face like a you don't have to sub from alternate accounts. It's fine. I want genuine subs. I want to earn your vote. Yes, and happy birthday to Pixel Dan, the big 4-0, I believe.
Oh, happy birthday.
But anywho, okay. Let's keep the ball rolling here. I think it's time for toy hauls. I think so. I'm gonna have to learn where the Patreon is. It's super easy. It's super duper easy. Hey, look, great Jay Verm. Thank you so much, Gray Fox. It's very kind. Very kind. Crazy John T. Morning, y'all. It must be, I don't know where you're at, where it's morning. I guess is that Australia, like that realm of time?
That realm of the world.
Subs on Fiverr. Again, I don't want to buy subs. I want real subscriptions from you all. I don't want to like fake it. I want it to be genuine. I want it to be real. No, King Sinba. GDL After Dark will be an R-rated show that exclusive for patrons. So like this show is PG-13, not really PG. So that way, anybody can watch with their kids or whatever, or have it on the background or whatever. But yes, GDL After Dark will be an R-rated program. You all never said what you want for the likes incentives this week, Space Cowboy. So you all let me know. I don't know where we're at on likes right now. I'll show my toy hauls. Maybe you all can see maybe what you want to open this week. But I mean, Texas morning is my de facto. Okay, fair enough.
Well, good morning.
Morning to you. Anyways, wait, you can buy subs. Yes, but I don't think it's a good idea. Live action Star Wars. I don't even want to say, because I don't want to get like shut down by YouTube or something. But the thing is YouTube doesn't care about subscribers you have. It cares if people are actually watching. So even if you buy subscribers, it's not going to actually get you what you want. You have to earn viewers. You have to do good stuff so people watch it. So even if you buy subscribers, it's not going to actually help you. You just have subscribers, but not really many people watching. But you can do it. You can do it. I do not recommend it though. Okay. John, do you want oh snap. Do you want to go first? Did I go first last time? Or did you go?
I can never remember. I got quite a bit.
So you go first then.
Okay.
I got a picture I got to download and put to my computer.
Right.
So get started, and then I'll leave that for last.
All right. Well, my very, very good friend Joseph, Black Box Studios, sent me quite a care package.
Ooh.
He sent me he picked this up a while ago. He lives close to a Mattel store.
Okay.
So he's always checking it out, and he picked up a while ago the Mega Constructs Scare Glow.
Ooh.
Which I've never even seen this
Neither have I.
Anywhere. I think they did it in like a multi-pack maybe, or Amazon exclusive, but I've never seen the single carded version. So that is awesome. And then he also sent me, again, I've never seen these obviously in the wild because they weren't in the wild, but not even
Mhm.
at a show. The Super 7 Powers of Grayskull Eldor.
I need to get that.
It looks. I haven't opened them yet. I'm going to open them, but they look incredible.
I
And I
really
kind of
need.
want to. It's hard to open this card because like we've seen these packages now for so
Yeah.
long, and they even did the like the back to make it look
Yeah.
like, you know, 87 coming in 88.
Mhm.
And he sent me Hero 2.
I need the hero too. You know, like when they first come out or whatever, and they're out there and like, oh, I'll get it. I'll get it. Don't worry, I'll find it. But now I'm just like, they're probably expensive now. I should have just got them when I had the chance.
Right? And then again, he recently started doing 3D printing,
Mm-hmm.
and he printed me a He-Man bust.
Mm-hmm. Oh wow.
I'm gonna paint it.
Yeah.
But the base is separate, and
Whoa.
it's done sort of like you can see cracks in it.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's done like it's a sculpt, like it's made out
Mm-hmm.
of stone.
Yeah.
So it has like little cracks in
Oh, that's
throughout
cool. It's like marble or
the
whatever.
cross. Yeah.
Oh, that's sick.
So I'm gonna paint it up. I think like a stone, like a gray
Mhm.
with dark washes and stuff. And I'm thinking about
Yeah.
doing the base Grayskull green.
Mm-hmm.
But it is awesome. He sent me all this week.
Oh, that's sick. I'm with Crazy John T. I kind of hope they'll do Eldor and Hero in Origins. I really do.
I hope so too. I'm
Right? Like it needs to happen before Origins is all said and done.
Yeah, it's
And all
time
the
for
dinosaurs too.
Mattel to actually get back to them guys.
Yeah, agreed.
And they also picked up, I love this figure, the Three Jokers
Oh
version
yes.
series from Batman.
Yep.
I
Yep.
love the short ears. The short ears look great,
Yep.
but I didn't look when I was at the store and I found them. But the bat symbol it looks okay right here,
Mm-hmm.
but the paint job on the symbol is really sloppy.
Oh, really? That's a bummer.
It's unfortunate because it's sculpted. It's not like they printed the logo on there. It's sculpted.
Yeah.
So they should have been able to paint it a little bit better.
Yeah, exactly. But that one looks cool. It is like a Batman animated series-ish
Yeah.
kind of look to him.
I think this is my favorite Batman that McFarlane's done.
Yeah, that one looks good.
Because it's just Batman. It's not Batman in his hazmat suit or in his Sunday best or evening dress or anything like that.
It's just a good Batman.
Yep. I got a lot of stuff this week. I found a lot on eBay.
Mm-hmm.
Had
Oh boy, here we go. Let's whenever John starts with I found a lot on eBay. let me guess. You found a let's see, a yak face and a Wonder Bread He-Man. What else could be in there? I don't know.
A rocket firing Boba Fett.
Yeah, rocket fire Boba.
All in the same box. Some
all
little
the same
old
box
lady
for
was selling
$6.
No, I got some Remcos.
Oh, sick! Nice.
With the glow.
Yes, the glow in the dark
creature.
Yeah.
Frankie, the Mummy, and then there was Dragon Riders of the Styx. I think his name is Gulas.
Mm-hmm. John found it. Yes, it's fine complete for $10.
No, but I did get these for $25 for all four.
Wow, see.
And there was also a loose vintage Bosk in there as well.
Nice.
And then everything else is vintage Star Wars.
Okay, all right.
But before you throw that picture up,
sure. Okay.
I picked this up. It's a vintage Ewok vinyl coin bank.
Oh, nice. Very nice.
Thought it was pretty cool.
Yeah.
For something you don't see every day for Ewok stuff.
Yeah, seriously.
And then I got from the same person that had the Ewok.
Mm-hmm.
They had an open belly tauntaun.
Oh, nice.
Casa de Luke.
Yeah.
And a pretty clean Wampa.
That's not bad. That's not bad at all. Mikey Dubs, it's the We're Jealous of John segment. And they threw in a bonus Eternia.
And then the picture that I sent you, Jay,
Yes.
I did get that lot off of eBay.
Okay. Are you ready for me to
Yeah.
share it now?
Sure. Yep.
Okay, so let me make our regular screen here. Let me pull it up. So this is a lot of vintage Star Wars toys.
Yes.
So let me make this bigger here. Let's zoom in. And yeah, this is it's a
Yep.
good haul.
I think there's 59 figures or no, 69 figures.
69?
Yep.
That's what she said.
57 are complete.
Yeah, look at those blasters. Look at those lightsabers unbroken.
When this came in, I was like, this is all repro. I got ripped off.
Mm-hmm.
Everything looks too good,
Mm-hmm.
but it's all legit.
Wow.
And the saber tips are in incredible condition.
Yeah.
Like the capes are perfect.
Mm-hmm.
The nicest Jedi Luke I've ever found. Ever.
Let's go down there.
He's got the snap cape.
Ooh, snap cape. That's the one you want.
Yep.
Look at that. Han and Carbonite. You got some coins in there. You got some coin action.
Yeah, it's the it is Han's coin, the Carbonite coin.
Oh, nice.
And then he had the seller had the 1995 classic collection, the reissues of the
Oh, right here.
the
Okay,
four
yeah.
figures. Yep.
Nice. I love those. I had those. We all did, right? I think we all bought that thing.
Yeah. Yeah. But everything is in incredibly good
Look
condition.
at that Boba Fett. That Boba Fett looks nice.
Yep. It's like this is the person that bought them and then just put them on the shelf.
Yeah.
They didn't play with them ever.
Yeah. This is real good shape. Were they in a Vader case or anything like that? Or it was just kind of...
Nope. The picture essentially looked just like this, just spread out.
You got some last 17 in here. Yeah, this is a damn good lot. Okay, people are saying, don't tell me the price, John. Let's see. Yeah, don't tell us the price.
It wasn't like one of those, $20.
We were trying to say the lot was $27.
No. It was 500.
Okay, 500. All right, that's a reasonable price. There you go. So see, John doesn't always get them for a nickel.
No, but it's for $500. This was still a pretty good steal for
it was
that many figures.
Mm-hmm. But it wasn't $5.
No.
Oh man. All right. Well done, my friend. I'm itching for a vintage pickup. I just want something vintage so bad, and I haven't been able to find anything vintage, and it's driving me nuts. And anyway, so I don't have anything vintage. I went to that toy show in Salisbury, like itching to buy something, and they didn't really have anything other than like really overpriced stuff. At the flea market this weekend, some of our nickel and dime Jeff was there as well as Mark. They had some okay things, but I was there with Zach, and he was kind of being an annoying kid, so I didn't have like the time to really focus on the stuff there, see if I could wheel and deal. But they had that show in Hickory, and I was like, I'm not driving 3 hours to Hickory, so I'm still just kind of like, yeah, Jay, never let down.
I just saw that too.
Absolutely. But anyway, it's fine. So again, mine is going to be way lamer than all of that, but I'll move forward anyway and try to act like mine were okay. I found these. I don't, as much as I love Super 7s, TMNT Ultimates, I'm not a huge fan of Reaction. I think it's overpriced, but these two, I saw them on the shelf and they look pretty cool, so I picked them up.
That Slash looks incredible for a reaction figure.
Yeah, like they're both the Mutagen Man and Slash look pretty darn cool. Yep. So I've gotten a few of the reaction turtles here and there. I got like the Sewer Surfer Mikey, the Casey Jones. So I'm kind of just picking out like my favorite of the fave for the reaction toys. The regular turtles are kind of boring. Some of them are kind of boring, but these ones were pretty darn cool. So I saw them there, and I was like, I gotta pick those up. These are closer to feeling like they're worth $17 versus, say, I don't know. See that I saw the Captain Picard one, and it's $17.50, and I was like, for $7, I can go to the flea market and get a carded Playmates one for a nickel.
Yeah. And then you'll have another chance at another carded Picard at the store soon enough.
There'll be like somebody just be like, as I walk by, here, take this Playmates toy.
You look like you want a figure.
Yeah. Exactly. I totally agree. Yeah, the rare reaction where it actually looks like it's worth the $17. I haven't gotten to it yet, but I will. My history of Roger Rabbit figures video, but the Super 7 Roger Rabbits, absolutely worth the $17. They are fantastic. All right. My youngest son Alex loves monster trucks, so Easter is coming up. So I've been kind of, doing some Easter rabbit type shopping, and I picked up this one for him, but there was two, so I picked up one for myself because I thought it was kind of cool. It is a Hot Wheels monster truck, but for the car, it is a Back to the Future DeLorean.
Whoa. And it's actually the Back to the Future one? It's not just a DeLorean?
It's like licensed Back to the Future.
That's so cool.
So I was like, oh, that's actually it. I was really looking for it for him because I knew it's on the back of the card because Hot Wheels still does cross-sell artwork. It works, toy companies. But anyways, in this wave, or the ones they're releasing right now, they have this one and they have an Oscar Mayer Wienermobile monster truck. So I found this one for Alex, and I really want the Wienermobile one. And he loves Volkswagen Bugs, so I'm trying to give him there's a new Bug as well. But anyway, they had two, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna get one for myself.
The Wienermobile came out in the wave prior to this one.
Yeah?
Yep.
Why, did you already see one?
Yeah, like a year ago.
Was it a year ago?
Yeah, it came out. It came out with the wave that had the regular Bigfoot in it.
Yeah,
and I picked up a couple of the Bigfoots.
Yeah,
I mean, maybe the Wienermobile came back out, but that was the last wave.
I think they brought it back because I've gotten the original Bigfoot as well. But anyway, all right. So that one, I thought that was really cool. And then these. Monster Wiener. A Monster Wiener.
That's what she said.
We're out of control tonight. When you find figures on the shelves that you were like, I'm not getting those, but then you see them and they're hard to find, so you get them because you don't know if you'll ever see them again. That happened to me this week when I found the
oh no,
an Alley Viper.
That is, oh boy, I'm so jealous. Yes,
jealous.
I've been looking for those forever now.
Well, maybe you can just buy them from me, John, because I don't necessarily want them. I just kind of I saw them and they were just one. Each time it was just one sitting on the peg. And I was like, I don't know if I'll ever find these again. So I should buy them just in case down the road I'm like, I really want them.
You should keep them.
They look really cool. Maybe this should be my live unboxing. Should this be my live unboxing this week?
It should be. Because I have not watched a review of those yet.
You haven't? Okay. No. People in the chat, where are we at on likes? I don't know live. Where are we at? But if we get so and so many likes, if we're at 150 already, it's got to be more than that. It's got to be 200. But let me know where we're at on likes right now. But if you really want me to, I will live unbox these bad boys. I don't know where we're at. Yeah, I guess so. Again, I can pull it up real quick.
109,
110. So okay, we need to hit 150 before the show's over, and we're wrapping things up. We only have Stump John left. So if you want me to do a live unboxing this week, probably be Wednesday or something like that, hit that like button and I will do an unboxing of the classified Bat and Alley Viper. And for those saying why wouldn't you want to the Bat? It's not. I love the bat. I just stopped doing classified.
Mm-hmm.
I was just going to sell them all, but I still have them. But I saw these. I'm like, these look really cool. These look sick.
I think once the some of the other figures come out, you might want to keep them.
I know, right? That's how it goes.
Mm-hmm.
That's how it goes. But anyway, so that was it. That was it for me. We're at 132. Wow, that was pretty quick. We're from 110 to 132. I guess you all really want it. So we got to hit 150 before. I mean, there's 200 and some odd people watching right now. So it shouldn't be too hard to hit 150 before the episode is over. But if we hit 150, I'll do a live unboxing probably this Wednesday at 3 o'clock if I'm thinking about my work schedule. All right. John, I think that's it. I think there's only one thing left to do, my friend.
It's that time.
I do have a bunch of origins sitting around too. But I really want to find that Skeletor before I open them. That's what stinks about having the Flying Fist He-Man. I really want that Terror Class Skeletor. I feel like it would be incomplete. I was all in on classified, but I kind of shifted. I'm like, I don't have space. I think I'm just going to go on O-rings. But then I see these, and I'm like, well, maybe I should be back into classified. And I'm conflicted. 141. Wow. Okay.
Wow.
You all
going fast.
It's going real fast. You all really want it. All right. Well, keep hitting that like button. 150. I'll do a live unboxing this Wednesday. And make sure you watch it. Make sure you join live 3 p.m. Wednesday. And to hang out with me as I pop those bad boys open. All right, John. There's only one thing left to do in today's episode, and that is none other than, where is it at? Here it is. It's that time again where we try to stump John on his knowledge of all things toys. Yes, he thinks he's an expert. I mean, he really is. So it is time to see if he knows as much as he says he does on what segment we like to call Stump That John. So everybody, everywhere, all around the world, everybody in the chat right now, it's time to Stump That John. Okay. Whew. We have a lot of submissions. Okay,
we do.
We have a lot of it's just, if you didn't see it because we did a Stump Ralph, John, but I'm so used to doing the Stump John thing. I accidentally saying Stump Ralph. I said Stump John when I was doing the
doing the call out.
Yeah.
Was that on the Batman?
There's the Batman.
Okay, so I'll have to wait and see it.
Yeah, exactly. I have to wait till you see the movie. 148. Wow, that's like that got you all going quick. Maybe I should have made it 200. All right. That's Stump John. Stump That John. Okay, we have 2 submissions. We have ones that were submitted by Andrew, and then Map Room Gaming, who I know is in the chat right now, submitted those as well. We actually, a couple people sent in stuff. Oh, we have like some artwork for new Eternia that looks amazing. Oh my. Yeah. So well, afterwards we'll share that. I think it was Gabriel Cortez has in hands looks at the box art for the new Eternia He-Man. Looks really good. But anyway, so Map Room Gaming and Andrew sent in these pictures. So let me get them ready to go right now. We'll do them in order. Let me make sure I hide on the sidebar. There we go. Okay, you ready, John?
I am.
Okay. Share screen. Ooh, oh, we hit 150, ladies and gentlemen. So you all really want that live unboxing this week. So the Bat and Alley Viper will be unboxed this week on the channel. All right. John, this is your first accessory.
Ready?
Yep.
TMNT Dr. L.
Woo! Super fast. Nicely done. Okay. There's plenty this week, so it's just this,
there's a lot. I know. I got to pace myself. I don't want to.
Yeah. Okay. But you're starting off strong. Okay. Next up. Why wouldn't it go to the? Hold on. Make sure. There we go. Next one.
Shoot. Is it Power Rangers?
Let me make sure. Where are you at? I think it is, though. It is Power Rangers.
It's Power Rangers for one of the 8-inch aliens.
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember which one. Let me think about it.
Okay, think about it. Space got 200 likes and Jade is an unboxing Cobra Commander's voice. Would anybody watch that though? That would get old real fast. All right. Let's keep moving here. It is not a kid's bubble blower. It's not a kid's bubble blower. All right, let's keep moving. Okay, this next set, this is a bunch of pictures or a bunch of accessories in one picture.
Okay.
And this is what was sent by Map Room Gaming.
And
I believe this kind of claw accessory and this ninja star from the same figure.
That's a claw?
Yeah, it's like it attaches to the hand.
I'm gonna know. I don't know. I don't know any of that. Nothing there.
Dang, not a one?
No. Those look too new almost. Are they newer? Are they are they modern
No,
pieces?
these are all fairly, I think they're all vintage.
Really? Even that wing piece?
The wing piece, definitely. These are all 90s, save for maybe early. Okay, there's some that are more modern-ish. But the wing is 90s. The Ninja Star and Claw thing are 90s. The sword is from the 2000s. The pistol, I believe, is from the 90s. And the gun is 2010s, I believe.
I am completely drawing a blank on all of this stuff.
You need me to zoom in at all? Make it a little bit easier?
The pistol just reminds me of RoboCop.
Not RoboCop. Think of like figures that had pistols, you know? What about the wing? Anything on the wing?
No, nothing at all.
It's a trick. It's all 3D printed. No, it's legit toys.
Is the gun G.I. Joe?
No.
Okay. I don't know. That other gun looks super small. That it's got to be for a really small figure. It's got a tiny grip on it.
Mm-hmm. Thanks, comics. Think of figures that had pistols. I know it wasn't very helpful.
And I can't really see that claw thing. It's too dark.
Yeah, that's tough on a black background there for sure. But if you got this Ninja Star, I would just give you that one because they're for the same figure.
And that sword thing you said is what years?
2000s.
Doesn't go to an Indiana Jones figure, does it?
No.
Okay. I'm gonna have to get stumped on all of this.
Wow. Okay. Do you want to go back to the other accessory? You're close. You're the right.
Yeah, the Power Rangers.
Yeah, the Power Rangers. Right, go up. Right.
I can't think of any. I know I have it. Like I have that weapon in a bag.
You are right. It's Power Rangers. It's the aliens. You know, the big 8-inch scale.
Mm-hmm. But I can't think of. I can't think of any others than like Parantis Head and Nasty Knight. That's all I can think of right now. Oof. And I know it's not either of them because I know their weapons, but I can't think of any other names.
All right. Well, I'll give you half a point because the next one's gonna sink you, my friend. But it is Power Rangers. It is hold on, I'll make sure I say it right here. The Socadillo armadillo staff.
Okay, I wouldn't have gotten that.
No? Okay.
Nope.
But you were close. You were close. In a true toy show environment, that would have been enough to help the dealer for sure. Okay, The Wing. Final guesses? Anything?
Nothing at all.
Draco from Dragonheart.
Oh, I wouldn't have. Nope, never.
Okay.
Not in a million years.
The Gun. Any final guesses?
Nope.
From The Shadow.
The Shadow?
Remember those Kenner, The Shadow, Alec Baldwin?
Yeah, you said 2010.
No, I meant this one was 2010.
Oh, okay.
Sorry if I misled you.
Nope, wouldn't have got that.
This sword, it is, let me make sure I get this right. It is Lord of the Rings.
Could be anybody. They all came with a sword.
The Thorin action figure from the Hobbit movie line. So no, that's even later. I'm sorry, that's not.
Nope, wouldn't have gotten that.
The Ninja Star is 90s Captain Action Kato.
Wouldn't have had that either. None of these.
Claw as well. The claw is from that figure, and then the other gun is from the original reaction, I believe. Jane, the man they call Jane, action figure.
Nothing. Struck out.
Hard.
Those are hard.
I think it's Map Room. Yeah, Map Room Gaming. You definitely have stumped that, John. Woof. But you know what, John? You won the toy haul for this week, so you got that going for you. Anywho, thank you everybody for hanging out with us tonight. Let's see. We're coming up on 100 episodes, John, and I think we're trying to sync it up for the Toy Showdown. Still have some like dates and everything to confirm with everybody, but it's looking like March 20th might be the Toy Showdown. Just gotta kind of make sure everybody's on the same page that date can work for everybody, and hopefully it'll sync up to be the 100th episode of Toy Geeks. So it'll be an epic 100th episode for the show. And you all did it with your likes really quickly. In no time at all, got 150 likes to do a live unboxing of the G.I. Joe Classified Bat and Alley Viper. So be on the lookout for that this Wednesday at 3. There may be other videos we do this week. As always, just hit the subscribe button and the bell icon and you won't miss any of it. Right? Hit the like button if you still haven't done that yet. It's a black tie event. I don't know. This is more like a wrestling event, I would think, than a black tie event.
Lucha masks.
Yeah, exactly. But again, thank you everybody for hanging out. It's always great to hang out with all of you. And until next time, hasta luego. And goodbye. Take care, everybody. Have a good week.